IRS's attention, seniors. The IRS and Social Security have just made a major announcement that could impact millions of Americans, and this could directly affect you. If you're relying on your benefits for a comfortable retirement or simply trying to stay on top of any changes, this video is one you don't want to miss. Imagine waking up to a sudden change in your Social Security check or hearing that new tax rules could cut into your savings. It sounds stressful, right? Well, that's exactly what the latest announcement from the IRS and Social Security is all about. But don't worry, we've got you covered. We're breaking down everything you need to know, step by step, so you can navigate these changes without the confusion. For many seniors, knowing how these updates will affect your benefits isn't just important, it's essential for planning the next phase of your life. Will you get more money? Or will these changes make things harder for you? The truth is, these shifts could have serious implications for your finances, and it's critical to stay informed. But here's the kicker: this announcement is just the beginning. In today's video, we'll walk you through exactly what's changing, how it could impact your monthly payments, and what actions you need to take right now to ensure you're not left behind. Trust me, the information you're about to hear could save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. So, if you're ready to get the inside scoop on what's coming down the pipeline from the IRS and Social Security, stick around. This isn't just another update, this could be a game changer for your financial future. Stay with us, because you won't want to miss a single detail. Let's dive in. Now that you know how important this announcement is, let's dive right into it. What exactly did the IRS and Social Security announce? Well, it's a big deal, and it could have a massive impact on your benefits. These two government entities are responsible for distributing vital funds to millions of Americans, especially seniors. And when they make a change, it's crucial that you understand it fully, so you're not caught off guard when the new policies go into effect. The first thing you need to know is that the IRS and Social Security have decided to make significant changes in how Social Security benefits are calculated and distributed, and these changes could drastically affect how much money you receive each month. Now, this isn't just another policy tweak, this could be a game changer for many seniors who rely on Social Security to cover their living expenses. If you've been counting on your monthly checks to make ends meet, you need to pay close attention to these updates. So, what's changing? Well, one of the most notable changes is related to cost of living adjustments, COLAs. For years, Social Security has been adjusting benefits to keep up with inflation, but it's never been a perfect system. Many seniors have felt like their COLAs weren't enough to match the rising costs of everyday goods, from groceries to prescription drugs. And let's be honest, we all know that inflation doesn't wait around. It's a sneaky thing that seems to creep up on us when we least expect it, making it harder to stretch every dollar. That's where this new announcement comes in. The IRS and Social Security have pledged to make COLA adjustments more accurate. This could mean that, in the coming years, your Social Security benefits will be adjusted more fairly to reflect the true cost of living. In simple terms, you might see larger increases in your monthly check, which is a huge relief for those of us who feel like our money just doesn't go as far as it used to. It could also be a game changer for people who are on a fixed income and have been struggling to keep up with rising prices. But that's not all. Another significant part of this announcement is the change to taxation on Social Security benefits. For many seniors, a portion of their Social Security benefits is subject to taxes, and that's been a source of frustration for years. Many people have felt like they've been paying into the system their whole lives, only to have a portion of their benefits taxed away when they need them most. Well, this latest announcement brings some good news on that front as well. The new tax policies could lower the amount of your Social Security benefits that are taxed. For some seniors, this could mean more money in their pockets each month, money that can go toward healthcare costs, utilities, or even just living expenses. If you've been finding it harder to make ends meet due to taxes eating into your Social Security income, this is definitely something to be excited about. The changes to the tax structure aren't just for high-income earners either. They're meant to benefit seniors across the board. Now, you might be wondering, why are these changes happening now? Well, the truth is, the government has been aware for years that seniors have been struggling to make their Social Security benefits stretch far enough. The pandemic only made these challenges worse, and lawmakers realized that something needed to be done. These changes are part of a broader effort to ensure that seniors have the financial security they deserve, especially in uncertain times. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. These changes won't take effect overnight. It's important to know that there will be a phased implementation. This means that while some of the changes might happen sooner rather than later, others will take time to roll out. So, what does that mean for you right now? Well, the first thing you need to do is to make sure your personal information is up to date with Social Security. This includes your address, phone number, and banking information. If anything has changed recently, you'll want to make sure that Social Security has your correct details so there are no issues when the new benefits are sent out. You also need to be aware of the changes to the eligibility criteria for certain programs. If you're someone who's been receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or other government assistance, this announcement could affect you as well. There may be new eligibility thresholds, so you'll want to make sure that you meet the requirements for continued assistance. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard when it comes time to renew your benefits. But don't worry, we're going to walk you through every step of the process so you don't have to stress. It's important to stay informed about what's happening, and we're here to help you do just that. As the IRS and Social Security continue to roll out these changes, we'll be keeping you updated every step of the way. You deserve to know exactly how these updates will impact you and your financial situation. Now, here's something that a lot of people might not be talking about: what happens if you don't take action. If you ignore the updates and don't stay informed about what's coming down the pipeline, you could miss out on some of the new benefits. Worse yet, you could find yourself caught in a situation where your benefits are delayed or, in the worst-case scenario, cut off completely. So, what do you need to do to ensure that doesn't happen? The first step is simple. Stay engaged. Make sure to check your Social Security statements regularly. The easiest way to do this is by setting up an account on the Social Security Administration's website. That way, you can easily access your statements and see how your benefits are being affected by the changes. You can also use this platform to update your information and review your eligibility for other programs that might be available to you. You'll also want to keep an eye on any communications from the IRS and Social Security. While the major announcements have already been made, there will likely be more updates in the coming weeks and months. The last thing you want is to miss out on any crucial information that could impact your benefits. Now, let's talk about how these changes could impact your daily life. If you're someone who relies heavily on Social Security to cover basic expenses, even a small change in your monthly benefits could make a big difference. Whether it's being able to pay for groceries without dipping into savings or finally being able to afford the medications you need, these adjustments could have a real impact on your quality of life. For many seniors, it's about having the peace of mind that comes with knowing that your government benefits are being adjusted to better meet your needs. You'll no longer have to worry as much about unexpected price hikes or inflation eating into your budget. With larger COLA adjustments, you could feel more confident in your ability to handle unexpected costs, whether that's a medical emergency or just a rise in your utility bills. And for those who have been struggling to manage taxes on their Social Security benefits, this change could be a breath of fresh air. Fewer taxes on your Social Security income means more money in your pocket to spend on the things that really matter. You won't have to worry as much about how much of your check is going to Uncle Sam, and you can focus on the things that really matter: your health, your family, and your peace of mind. So, to recap, the IRS and Social Security's new announcement is a positive change for millions of seniors. From more accurate cost of living adjustments to lower taxes on benefits, these changes could mean more money in your pocket and less financial stress in the years to come. But remember, you've got to stay engaged and informed to make sure you're taking full advantage of these updates. Make sure your information is up to date with Social Security and keep an eye on future announcements. This is an exciting time for seniors, and we're here to help you navigate it every step of the way. Now, stick with us for the rest of the video because we're going to dive deeper into how these changes will unfold and what you can do right now to prepare. Trust me, you won't want to miss this.